It's time to get it cracking in here tonight. It's another Friday night on the quarantine, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, we made it another week. God blessed us to be here.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, look who we got here. Starting with...
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Roz and M. Ogburn. It is a privilege to have you join us tonight in the quarantine. Passing it over to our beautiful Miss
Henrietta Ivy. It is also a pleasure to be sitting here tonight with the quarantine, with my team and my peeps, Dre and Roz.
Well,
Hey.
it's ladies' night.
You know, already set the tone.
I tend to do this from time to time. You know, I want y'all to get it cracking with the ladies, you know. So, this is what we playing right now. You know, I like to kind of be ignorant and listen to music for a little bit, so I'm about to listen to the music real quick. But it's another day in Michigan. 5,000 new cases of COVID-19. I just don't understand why the hell we just can't sit our asses down. And if we just got to go out, mask up.
Mask up.
Just put on one of these. Just put on one of these.
Pop it up.
It's real easy to do.
Very easy.
Dan Gilbert says he's dropping $500 million for Detroit. I'm gonna leave that alone.
and we didn't even plan that,
Hey,
right?
that's what I'm saying. Like, it was just more people need access to the internet in Detroit. We know that. We know the internet divide in the city is real, and I mean, it's time for our elected people to step up and make some changes. Somebody also needs to tell elected officials that the homeless in the city of Detroit need some of that Fed money that we're passing out. By any means necessary.
Absolutely.
I don't care how they have to reach out to them. If there's money being put out there, you need to give it to them. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm ignorant. You are watching The Quarantine on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world, streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Hey, players mess up too. And we...
And also,
she gonna do it.
the quarantine here, we reminding you that we, stakeholders of Wayne County, must keep aware of the COVID-19 pandemic. Let's work together and remind each other to keep protecting all established COVID-19 protocols. So remember, social distancing, wearing your mask, wash your damn hands, and use proper sanitizers and cleaning products. And listen, folks, don't go get that stuff. That Fabulasso, that ain't it. Okay? We need some Clorox and some Lysol and some of that Microban. So
Disinfectant.
just remember, the cases are going up as Dre just stated. So let's be reminded that we work together, we live together, we survive together.
All right, I have to apologize, but gotta pay these bills, so I have to give it a little station promo. Anyway, Georgia passes a Bush voting bill that will restrict polling places, no access to food and water if you're in a long line, amongst other foul language in that bill. A state rep from Georgia was arrested by Georgia State Police for knocking on the governor's door during his BS signing of such an egregious bill. Ladies and gentlemen, it's warming up. Stop the dumb shit.
Please.
It's too early.
Yeah.
We got to stop. Don't get me wrong. People gonna be people, but at the end of the day, we don't have to be them people. Another mass shooting just days after the shooting in Atlanta. Again, stop the dumb shit. Oh, and before I pass it to Roz for the Roz spot this week, as you all know, I was on the MDHHS, Office of Child Support Advisory Council, but this past week I was removed off of that said council. But we gonna get it cracking with that in a little bit. But let's get back on the little menu and the schedule, and we gonna pass it over to the beautiful Rosie Land, Aggie Byrne, Roz and Ogburn for the Roz spot.
Thank you, Dre. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. And also, thank you, Henrietta, for gracing us with your magnificent presence.
You're welcome.
It's always a privilege, always.
Thank you.
So thank you, everyone, for joining us this evening on the quarantine. I'm Rosin M. Ogburn, and this is the Rosin Report. So everyone is buzzing and discussing the Dan Gilbert philanthropist contribution towards the city and the residents of Detroit. I think it's beautiful. I think it's great that someone is offering funds and resources to our residents. But as one that protects the residents, as ones that fight for housing and protections, I still have identified that Quicken Loan and Rock Financial is the largest predatory lending company in the country. And also, is anyone focusing on their privacy rights, ladies and gentlemen? That's what I want to discuss. Is anyone discussing who gets access to their data? Because that's really the questions. If he contributes, if he donates and move on, it's beautiful. But ladies and gentlemen, if he has access to that data later, will he be reaching for these residents, seeking predatory loans? Magically, everyone is approved. Everyone is eligible for loans that later they cannot pay for. And now, now we're subjectly back in foreclosure. Not tax foreclosure now, ladies and gentlemen. This would be mortgage foreclosures. And so we just need to get ahead of this ball. If he is coming to the table to donate and contribute, so be it. But if there's, what we say, a string attached to this, we want to say please and no thank you. And then I just want to close it up. As a parent, everyone knows that the children, I don't know if people maybe are aware, after spring, they're asking them to return back to full-time in person. My conversation as a mother of 5 and has one child still left in this lower system because I got an 18-year-old about to graduate. Why aren't they testing the children, ladies and gentlemen?
That's a good point.
Why aren't they testing our children? We have the spit test now that's available. Schools have saved money because buildings and facilities have been closed. Buses no longer have been moving. So that's funding that's accessible. If we're going to demand the students to return back to in-person, we should demand them to be tested so we know who is safe to enter back into the buildings. So we thank you once again for joining us with the quarantine, and I'll pass it back over to you, Dre.
Damn, that was it?
That was it.
You had me ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all got a problem with her shysting me on the ride spot tonight, call in. Let's talk about that. 313-355-6018. I really thought that I felt it, and she took it from me. I felt like my spirit was
I want
kidnapped.
us to actually to talk more about that. I opened it up with that, but please talk more because we are actually, like we're saying, talking about the testing that is mandated to get on planes. If you are an employee in certain type of facilities, it's mandated for you to be tested to return to work. Now, I'm blessed my children. I'm protecting my children. But I've actually heard from some physicians that children are asymptomatic or either they're just carriers. And if they have this strand, it's more of a stomach virus type symptom. And so what we saying, we just don't want to, I'm going to keep it real. We don't want to kill any teachers, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
So we should have to, what we say, be proactive rather than reactive.
That's right.
So call in with your comments, ladies and gentlemen, because we want to enhance this conversation. It's just we don't want any nurses, any doctors that actually know that there are facilities that are, or schools that are pushing towards testing. So we can support this and actually get more legislators behind that.
Well, I'm glad that she picked that back up because I was going to have a long conversation with her after the show. She probably would have won that conversation, but I was going to have with her ass anyway. So, whatever. Anyway, so it is 8:10, and again, this is the quarantine on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world, streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Periscope. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Tell your people that ain't doing nothing right now. Pick up their phone, get on the computer, get on the iPad, laptop. I don't care what they get on. Just tell them to tune in because I'm about to talk to them. Yeah. Like I said earlier, I was appointed to the first
Talk about this.
Michigan Department of Health and Human Services Office of Child Support Community Advisory Council. With me being on said council, that means I was going to be a voice for representatives, or I should say citizens, of Detroit and Wayne County. Our first meeting was supposed to have been in January, but it ended up being in February because they were late on whatever. Bullshit, whatever. So, we have our first meeting. We do introductions. I said, hey, this is pretty important. Let me post my little introduction, my little speech, whatever. I worked on it hard too. Like I was gonna say some good shit. I said, okay, people, I'm gonna make sure people see what I say. So I posted it. You see this phone here about raggedy is 2 flippity flams. So where I thought I ended the video, I didn't. But it actually only ran for about 15 minutes, right? I get a call the day after. Oh my God, you posted a video about the child support counselor. You messed things up and we don't know what to do. And what? What the hell? I said, what are you talking about?
Right.
It's just a video of introductions, right?
Yeah. You're being transparent, just letting the
Right.
parents know
Right.
what was going on through a meeting.
Exactly.
Oh no, we don't want public participation. We don't, you did it. And no, we just, we got to think.
Oh,
Now, mind you, I got called on the 3-way.
oh,
It wasn't one person that called me. They called me on the 3-way.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that was all.
Had his back up.
That man, I'm gonna get to that. So that was already a point of where I was pissed off, right?
Right.
So it goes from that to they have to think about my tenure on this board. Mind you, I pay child support. I pay child support.
Contributor to this.
Mind you, I probably contribute to their paychecks with my child support that really could go to my child. My daughter's going to be over with me tomorrow and probably her entire spring break. I have a 15-year-old. Just turned 15. You should see the gifts she got from me. But the state of Michigan wants some of my money for being a father? We'll get to that later. But
I can see there's a process.
so after this conversation, time goes. I'm like, wait a minute, man. Too much time's lapping away. I ain't heard nothing. I continue my outreach to people. I've gotten so many emails about people with child support issues and where can they look up the policy and all this stuff. I've been literally educating people. This is full-time job for me.
Yeah. Because this is a relevant issue.
Yeah,
Right.
very relevant.
Child support is what many fathers and mothers deal with this subject matter, and it's really not discussed as loudly as it should.
Exactly.
So
I agree.
I emailed them last week. What's your decision? What's going on? We still haven't made a decision. Why the hell y'all ain't made a decision yet? It only take 2 minutes to decide whether you're going to keep somebody or you're going to oust there. I mean, come on, make. So, the other day, what's today? Friday? Yesterday morning, matter of fact, I believe it was.
Thursday.
Thursday morning. Yesterday morning. Before our staff meeting with the Honorable Councilman William Council District 2, that's where I work,
Shout out
that's a
to
whole
me,
nother thing,
too.
though. I ignored the call, like, okay, I'm getting ready for this meeting, whatever. Then my internet started tripping out. So I said, okay, the hell with it. Answered the call. Well, we've decided we're going to let you go. Whoa!
Wow.
I said, wait a minute. Really? So they get this long speech about how they feel like they can't trust me and this, that, and the other. And people on the council felt like this. And then when I asked them, do people on the council believe? Well, no. We sent out a survey, but really, they really couldn't answer it.
Wow.
But then I heard from one of my council members. I'm not going to, say his name because everything is so private. He let me know, like, the survey they pretty much sent was pretty much jaded to almost side with you being removed. Okay, cool. Fine. So they removes me. Of course, I'm a man of my word. I'm going to let them hear everything I got to say behind it. But the part that pissed me off was, then you give me an offer of, whoo, Lord Jesus.
And so we have the letter right here. So we want to look the email.
They offered me
correctly
to meet
state
with
this.
them for 1 hour each month for the next 4 months. What the hell is that supposed to do? What is that doing? Who did you really think? Andre Dewan Armando Otis. Yes, that's my name.
All right now.
Actually,
What they say, we got the full government.
Yeah.
would fall for some shit like that. Again, I pay child support. I pay into the system. I know what it does. I know what it did to me. I know what it does to people. I know what it does to black men. Oh, there we go. I know what it does to black men. So, with that being said, the audacity to think that I was tricking for the 40 ball or I just needed to be a part of some bullshit that bad. Not me. I'm not that guy. So I replied to this email and told him every little bit of piece of my mind I could.
Come on.
You know, I let them know that there are other child support councils in the United States. They're not the first one, so don't feel like you're special. I let them know that all of the other child support councils in the United States are open to public from the moment of inception.
Absolutely.
From the moment of them saying, okay, this is what we're going to do. Because of why? This is a policy for the people.
Yes.
People have to deal with this. Not you fuck sitting in the office.
Come on.
Can't say it.
Yeah. And they are still required to have the public open meetings, right?
Right.
No.
Oh, they're not?
Oh.
No. Somehow, some way, this thing isn't even under Open Meetings Act, so they say.
Oh, wow.
Again, I don't know how that it can be because this is a public policy development board,
Right.
but they're not subject to Open Meeting Act, so they say.
So that's something that we still need more investigators.
I was finna say, it's investigated to that.
Very much so.
I've done a lot of research behind it. I've read the Open Meetings Act, and it doesn't apply to a board that's independent of the state of Michigan and things like that. But this is Michigan Department of Health and Human Services, who, by the way, governor name is on one side, and the new executive director of MDHHS, congratulations Elizabeth Hertel, is now on the right side.
Yeah, so it's
so that means bingo.
By the state of Michigan.
Exactly.
But
because the health department is still governed under
if the health department wasn't a part of that, why would the health department be making policy for COVID-19 for the residents of the state of Michigan?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Because that's a department. Part of the
So-
state. So it's all connected.
Exactly.
Now, you think you got a dummy. I was the one, I don't know if any of my other former colleagues read the charter, but I read that charter from front to the 6 pages of the charter that explains everything from front to back, except not having public comment, not having public participation.
Yes. Yeah.
It addressed everything except that.
And that's the part that you were trying to bring up and try to make more transparent, right? Till they start saying,
If your own charter,
between me and you.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's.
your own rules is saying something from how you're moving,
Yeah.
that's a problem.
Yeah. But I think this is just an example of basically how many other committees at the state level may coexist and how things move.
But this is the kicker.
So we're learning.
We're learning for sure.
I don't think some of the elected officials even know about this board. I know one personally, who I will not name, who did not, who actually knows somebody who was screwed over by this system.
Oh, wow.
But did not know. the Office of Child Support Community Advisory Council in the state of Michigan even existed.
Wow. Yes, see. So, yeah, we must comb through these departments, ladies and gentlemen. And like you're saying, just like even at the state level, our city departments, a lot of us don't know what coexist. But by lifting this up, we feel, even with listeners that's coming on now, my question is, what form of next level of action do you think that needs to be taken? Because it's not acceptable. We know even with the elections, with not even going to say any parties, but we know that there's just bad actors that didn't want certain things transparent.
Right.
They don't want things to be exposed.
Right.
As they maybe steal dollars, allocate funding to a cause that we know that doesn't benefit the community, or et cetera, et cetera. When we say child support,
right,
it's got children attached, right?
That's right.
This is the benefits that come from a parent for support. And so if the structure is, we know, not functioning at the capacity that it should,
right,
we want community input.
Absolutely.
To help carve it out.
Absolutely.
And, the kicker is, well, one of the other kickers of out of so many, but this is another good kicker. How are you trying to figure out how to get public involved? Just give them the goddamn link.
like all of us.
Right.
Like you send it out, tell everybody meet and come.
Right.
We got enough time.
If it's important to you, you're going to log on. If it's not important, you're going to ignore it.
Exactly.
Post a public announcement.
Or even how some of the other meetings, how you may do with them, they repost them on YouTube.
Right.
Or Facebook.
You could have did a Facebook Live.
That's it.
I don't want to hear the excuse of we don't have to have public protection. Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do.
You do.
You think 12 people are supposed to decide
for the
entire state of Michigan?
And excuse me, I'm just going to keep it real and just bring it to the table. And then let's talk about diversity. State of Michigan is large. When we break it down into congressional factors, it's 14, right?
Right.
And then we actually break down one congressional into the UP and the lower. But when we even look at the state of Michigan, a lot of the state does not look like us. So even when you talk about the child support board, what is the percentage that there are black representatives, Dre?
It was actually a nice amount.
Well, that's good. Now, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
But how many of them do you know about? How many of them are fighting right now?
Yeah, and they were representing southeastern Michigan or just very diverse throughout the state.
About
That's really what my question
four
is.
of them from Detroit.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And I still have been scanning Facebook and the internet trying to figure out who the hell they are.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I proudly and boldly stepped out and stepped, hey, this is what I'm doing. Contact me, let's talk.
Yes. So we can expound on issues.
Only one other person on that board did that.
Exactly.
Except he's in Jackson.
Okay.
First off, let's just be clear about this. Who actually decided to call the Office of Child Support and say, hey, he posted a video of y'all introductions?
That was what I was going to ask you. Who snitched?
That's what I'm steadily fighting with that every day, trying to figure out what clown was butthurt about something so small. Something so small that you had the audacity. Hey man, we gotta get rid of it.
See, the conversation I feel like is the transparency.
Yeah.
You're saying the community must be at the table. We need public comments, and they're pushing back. No, actually, we don't have to, and so we don't need to. See, because if it's not written in their policies, and
I honestly, again, if they worked with anybody elected or proper lawyers, they would have known all this.
Yeah.
So whoever sat down and put this together, again, didn't do their due diligence and do their own homework like I did on finding out what other councils can we take cues from.
Yeah, absolutely. To be able to get a guidance.
Exactly.
Yes,
Some
and
type
some type of
understanding
to parallel the work.
Exactly.
That obviously was not done.
So they can make sure they're doing it right.
Absolutely.
So again, I had to point that out to them.
See, it's too,
as
they like, wait a
nice
minute.
and niggly as I could.
He doing too much, you know.
Right, that's what that was. He
You
moved
know-
it too fast, and you know, yeah.
Whether I'm elected, appointed, I'm going to always ask for transparency.
That's right.
I'm going to always bring the people's voice to my table.
That's
There we
right.
go.
There you go.
I don't think they was looking for that.
No, they wasn't.
I don't think
They're
they
looking
thought.
for you to get along and play along.
Yeah.
I don't think that they thought a sledgehammer was going to get busted upside their damn head, because women busted me upside mine for 15 years.
Yeah.
I sit and think about that 15 minutes compared to the 15 years that I've dealt with this system. And it was actually pretty much the same thing. When you try to fight this system, they do what? Try to shut you down.
Yeah.
They thought they was going to shut this nigga here down.
But they were
Oh,
wrong.
no, baby. You
They
got the
was-
right one.
They just put back gasoline on the fire.
I'm
That's
that
it.
guy. I'm that guy.
Facts.
You. This won't go away.
Come on.
I'm going to figure out if I'm not back on this, which I probably won't be, because y'all know I'm dogging the hell out you. How to put one together that state elected officials know about.
There we go.
Well, we can actually start changing state policy.
Yes.
To
That's
where
it.
then you literally have to play ball and do your job. So my name is Eyondra Dewan Armando Otis, and I approve this message.
And there it is.
But I mean, honestly, you know, and this isn't about being a sore loser,
Right.
being
It's about
a mad
transparency.
person or
Yes,
angry or
yes.
anything. Again, like you just said, it's about transparency.
Yeah.
You're talking about child support. Who don't hear that and get kind of funky? Whether you for or against.
Yeah.
That's right.
Those two words right there alone brings out a crazy in somebody. Because you've been hit by it.
At some point, and well, like you say, if you have children,
And pretty much, if you got kids,
separated from.
Exactly.
Now, I do want to point something out. My biggest plight was trying to figure out how there can be a such thing as joint custody from inception. That way, you cut down on this bullshit child support system.
Okay.
Because now you have to prove that you are unfit. Now, if you prove you're unfit, oh, beat that ass. But if I'm around my child, you have no business taking any money that should be going towards this child or this child's living or my living to bring this child around if this is a split custody situation.
Right.
You have no business taking any money to pay anybody or whatever it is y'all do with child support money. I don't know. Because it ain't like you sending me a damn receipt.
True.
You ain't let me know where my money going. You just take and take and take and increase and take and decrease, then take. Then take more. You know, so I found out through my research, that the state of Kentucky actually just passed a law like that. I can't say they actually just passed it.
That's a law that's being
It was signed by the governor.
Okay.
No, ain't no proposed. This in law.
Oh, it's passed. You said it.
For 26, I said they didn't just pass it. It was passed April 26, 2018.
Oh, there we go.
An
2
act
years,
relating
yes.
to joint custody. To create a presumption that joint custody and equally shared parenting time is in the best interest of the child, and to require the court to consider the motivation of the adults involved when determining the best interest of the child for custody orders. Amend, whatever, to specify that the presumption of joint custody and equal parenting time is in the best interest of the child. To allow a parent not granted custody or shared parenting time to petition for reasonable visitation rights. This is what we should be fighting for.
Yes, yes.
How dare you
Conversation, definitely.
want to keep a child? Look, I was a part of the child support system, and I'd be damned if I didn't grow up to pay into it.
Yeah.
I can't say this is what motivated my father to do what he did.
Right.
But I'm sure, damn sure, it played a part. But you have to also look at it like this. How many men have lost jobs or decided I ain't gonna work and went out sold dope and got the hell locked up because this damn system, he know what's gonna come for him.
That's it.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go to work every day and bust my behind and not get paid. I know what that's like.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
know what it's like to work minimum wage, to get a child support bill, because ain't no order, it's a damn bill that says $609.35 and I was making fucking minimum wage.
Yes. And that's, like you're saying, the imbalance of it.
Very
for
much
real,
so. Yes.
That we know that within relationships, they fracture.
Right.
And the family is this structure and the stabilization of all of us.
That's right.
But I think, like you're saying, what was so deep is that when an individual reaches for assistance from the state,
Yep.
see, this is where it starts, like
Yeah.
you're saying. And now this other end to reach back to say what I'm about to pay back.
Right.
Right. Also becomes so grievous that does not balance out. So like you're saying, if you get any medical benefits, ladies,
Yep.
which is to have actually the childbirth,
Yep.
right? Because we know we can't pay for the operating room and
Right.
things like that.
Right.
And that's what we're saying, that even if one is just on for the assistance for the medical, they come back and they tell the child's father, you're responsible for this. But like you're saying, to the capacity, if they don't have enough wages, because we're fighting right now for
That part.
living
Yep.
wage, more than
That's
living
right.
wages, right? 15
right.
plus, right?
Yep.
And we know there are jobs right now that are still at $10 and under
Yep.
for adults, not
Yep.
students, not children, for
Exactly.
adults.
Exactly.
To say that I need to take care of my household over here,
That's right.
and then send 2, 3 over here to my other kids.
Right.
Let's keep it real.
That's right.
It's not doing the job. It's not working effectively.
But
and this
see-
is why we have to talk about this process.
Yeah.
You also
Yep.
got to look at it like this. Oh, shit. This is the quarantine on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. Streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Back to this conversation.
Like, share, and call.
313-355-6018. I don't even think I did that shit tonight. This is.
You did it well now.
I feel like this has been some weight lifted off my chest. I've been
I know.
Today came and it hit me like yesterday. I was all good. Like, man, I don't even give. I woke up today. I was like, no, no.
I'm
Like,
ready.
Okay, but what people don't understand is not
Good
only
conversation.
Yes, call in, y'all.
is it that you're paying child support, you still get taxes taken out,
Okay.
but you still have to pay those same bills on now limited money. You still have to figure out how to get to and from work now on limited money. You still have to take care of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids now on limited money.
Absolutely.
You have literally other states who, by the way, have child support councils who came up with these ideas.
Child Support Council.
Yeah.
Something Detroit and Michigan to try to replicate.
Oh shit, that's what they thought this was. And we're gonna have to get off this in a second because we got other stuff to do.
Yes, yes.
But fuck this conversation. Anyway, we going into city elections right now, and of course I go down and
Gets a new list.
gets a new list every
Yes,
week.
ladies and gentlemen, the list is growing.
Growing.
Oh, it's beyond growing.
Oh, it's
I told
humongous.
y'all a while ago that one week I was gonna come in here, one page was gonna be nothing but mirrors,
Right. He said it.
There it is.
and there it is.
Total
Wow.
full first page.
And now, this just lets me know, with April 20th being almost around the corner, this thing is gonna be about 2 pages.
Yeah.
I hope it's only 2 pages. But the problem is, all of these names still are not in bold, meaning you still don't have an official candidate yet. Anthony Adams is finally on here, but I'm sure that he got his shit signed already.
I believe so.
Mike Duggan's on here. I'm sure
course.
that he been had his signed.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yep.
But I mean, out of all these names,
What's the
does
total number
everybody
of
think-
people running for mayor right now, Dre? That list look like over 20.
I play
Yeah.
football. Do I like I can count? Say no.
Yeah, you do. You look like you can count.
I actually
Yeah,
didn't count the
educators.
numbers.
Yeah.
But
Count.
I think it was like 18 the last time.
It was 18. Well, this is well beyond 18.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks like about 24.
I want to
25.
say this might be about 32.
Oh, there
No,
we go.
I'm
Do
tripping.
2 4.
It might be about 20 something. 1, 2, 3,
Yes.
4, 5, 6, 7,
As
8,
he count
9,
that,
10.
ladies and gentlemen,
1, 2,
always
3,
make
4,
sure
5,
that you are
6,
registered to
7,
vote.
8,
If you
9,
move,
10. Damn.
remember, people be moving real quick
Yep.
and you forget, did I register and vote? Change my mail.
30.
Right.
But did I register and vote? 30. Ladies
30.
And gentlemen.
So-
I said 24. I would have lost the judgment.
Yes, I was just about to say that.
Remember that?
I was just about to say that.
30.
So,
30 people.
30 names
Yeah,
are
that's a
now
nice list.
Woo.
on here for mayor. City clerk, the list is still kind of relatively small.
Okay.
Because like that job is just it's a detail job.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But, never mind.
We'll backtrack on the cover.
Yeah. City council at large list is growing.
Who are our new additions?
I gotta take this off my ear real quick. All right.
Yeah.
Um.
Because there's a conversation going on here with these new candidates that throw their hat in. Now, you may think it's a strategy, right?
Right.
You got-
It's definitely a
You know,
something.
you can do head
Yeah,
games.
yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh my God, I see.
You got. Did we talk about Coleman Young already being on here?
Yes.
Okay. So you got Richard Clement, who I believe used to be chief of staff for George Cushionberry.
Okay.
Cynthia A. Johnson. I'm sorry. State Rep.
Yeah.
Cynthia A. Johnson.
That's the one that shocked us all.
Yeah. Yeah.
That ain't the one that shot me. I'm about to give you the one that shot me. Jeffrey Lewis, not him. I don't know who the hell that is.
Let's say, yeah.
Joanne Warwick is the one that shot me.
I know. I said, who is
What?
that?
What?
Who is that?
What? She?
Do you know who she is?
Nope.
Yes, you do. If you stay in the city of Detroit, you do. If you listen to
Oh,
them,
yes.
I know.
to them,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Why don't I done made her sharing 1,000 times. Exactly that.
but I mean, honestly,
Joanne.
it shocked the
you.
hell out of me when I said, "Oh, this is interesting."
He just told me the list. And I was
Very.
like, who? Oh, yeah.
And I look at this list and see all these activists on here, and I'm like, if all y'all ended up in the final count, you do know you have to run against each other.
Right. Right.
So the test of friendships and activism,
Yes, it
It's
does
gonna
be
be-
would
challenged.
be
It's gonna
tested
be
It's gonna be
challenged.
challenged.
because
It's gonna be
somebody's
challenged.
going to have to step out that pack
Yep.
and speak on somebody not going to be able to do something.
It was going to be very similar to the presidential race, that all those people who worked in the White House together was now competing on the stage with each other and going
Yes.
and pretty much trying to say I'm better than you just to get this seat. So it's going to come down to that.
But
Friendships are gonna be
again,
tested.
Yes, yes.
I'm saying all this just to look up April 20th, and a lot of these names might not even have all their signatures in. So, come April 20th, oh, I can't wait till that show. I cannot wait.
So we say April
To come in
21st.
here.
First, we get
April
to
20th
see.
on Thursday?
No, we saying like if
A
it's the
day after.
deadline, because I
Yeah.
think it's like
Wait,
5
wait,
o'clock.
Yep. And so the next
So-
day we'll be able to know who all is
The
actually
first
were.
list will be printed.
Yeah.
from
I'm
that
going to
day.
look at this calendar right now.
Yeah,
Because-
and what day it fall on.
Yeah, because,
Absolutely.
okay, so we will be talking about that list in here on April 23rd. God bless us to be here.
Amen.
Because April 20th is a Tuesday, surprisingly. No, not surprisingly.
Yeah.
So, yes, April 23rd is going down, ladies and gentlemen. Please mark your calendars. Tell your friends, your family. We talking about some that day.
Yes. Go ahead. And I'm about to say, but I think when we talk about these candidates, I
Not
am
candidates, petition pullers.
We don't call them candidates.
We're gonna say potential
You can call
candidates.
Potential
There we go. We'll say that.
Okay.
I don't want
All right.
nobody to think I disrespected them,
Yes,
but you're not a candidate yet until you're in bold.
Right.
Absolutely right. Thank you for the correction.
Yep. Potential.
But as we look at these potential candidates, I think we need to start carving out our questions and understanding the job roles that each of them are seeking. Because a lot of them that are running don't know themselves. So if you interact and engage with them, you need to know the right questions to ask them to know if they're qualified or not, or they're just seeking a paycheck.
Paycheck and a title. And we don't need
That's
any
it.
more titles and
Those days
paycheckers
are
out
over.
here.
Wait a minute.
Gone.
Those days
Wait a
are
minute.
Come on.
I'm seeking a paycheck.
But
I'm broke.
Listen, not saying that. But
that ain't gonna make my life.
That's
what I'm
That's
saying.
what we're saying.
So-
We want someone that actually knows the job title, the description, and they can feel the expectation that the residents is looking for.
Ladies and gentlemen, next year you can vote for me. I'm just not going to tell you today what I'm running for, but you can put me in office for. I ain't gonna tell you because you can start thinking.
Dum, dum, dum.
Yeah, right. Obviously, you know it ain't a city job because that's this year. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
We got city council. Oh, well, we did it already. All right. Good luck to anybody getting in there. District 1 city council. We have 1, 2. Still, that's just probably the smallest number.
Yeah.
We only got 5 people running in District 1, with the newest names being Marilyn Jordan and Jason Erosion. So y'all just got free promo from me. $5. I'm just playing. 50. City Council District 2, you have a growing list. With the new names being LeVan Adams, Linda Mills, Michael Evans, Stephen Miskey. And I didn't even know LeVan. I played football with him, so. You ain't getting my damn job. I love you, dog. You ain't getting my damn job. Roy McAllister is the incumbent and the only person so far that's running for city council that has actually been confirmed to be an actual candidate.
Yes.
City Council 3, that list is growing. The 2 newest names on there. I didn't look at this list. Oh. Stephen Shelton and Vanessa Olive.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
okay.
City Council District 4, that list again is growing with the new. Hey, I'm gonna say this name every time I get a chance to. Anna Mashan Osei Bomani. Hey, I don't know you, dog, but I like your name, man. So come holler at me, man. Come in, man.
Right.
Yeah. No, this 4.
4.
Okay.
The list is growing. The newest name on there is Davon Reeder. I can't believe ML Elric is. City Council District 5. It's only 4 people on there.
Okay.
Okay.
Newest name being Stephen Corbett.
Stephen Corbett.
Okay, so I lied. There's 2 districts smaller than District 1, 5 and 6, because District 6 only has 4 names, with the newest name being David Sanchez.
Okay. All right, David.
David. Hey.
It's gonna be a good race.
Yes,
it's
it
gonna
is.
Be a good race.
It is.
Yes.
All right, so District 7. This is the one that shot me in the foot.
Yeah, this list is growing also, ladies.
Another growing list.
Yes, they're fighting over my district.
They fighting over that district and trying to throw you into that motherfucker.
My eye is on the state.
And see, this is what
representing
I like
for 2022.
At the end of the day, I've seen people literally throw money at this woman. She said no.
Yes.
I'm
and then he had the
a state rep.
To say, "Oh, am I the first one?" And he was not.
No, dog. This shit real out here, baby. Okay, District 7. You get the newest names is Lindsay Thomas, Danielle Oborum, and Fred Durhall.
Senior or junior?
It say Fred Durhall. Don't say senior. Don't say junior. If it don't say junior, I think it would be senior.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, it could be junior.
Yeah.
I'm glad that y'all said that.
Little surprise for us.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
these are your city. Oh, there's a devil in here or something. Oh, what was that? Somebody don't like you, man.
No, my knee hit the cord.
I wasn't no knee. I just seen it go just like that. Need my behind.
That was my knee on the cord.
Somebody put roots on her.
The cord.
And of course, we got our favorite write-in, Tanya Wells. Police
We're
Commission.
going to talk about that too.
Yeah,
I have a
we
conversation about that.
You know her?
Yeah. No.
Oh,
the
okay.
write-in concept.
Damn, I was hoping you was about to say I know her.
No.
Okay. Police Commission District 1, we only got 4 names. The newest name being Brian Scott Ferguson. Police Commission 2, the newest name is Pride Johnson and Eric Blount. Police Commission 3, same people. And the reason I'm not giving all these names is because hopefully you've been tuning in and listening to my show. You would know every week to just write down and add somebody else to the roster.
That's it.
Or ask for a copy from her. Because I ain't giving you one.
He mean that.
Or go down to the election department of the Grand Boulevard.
Or that.
Get you one.
Yeah, you know.
You may be able to go online, I'm not sure. But
they're nice.
Yeah.
I'm spicy. I'm tripping. Police Commission District 4, you only got 3 names there. 5, damn. Wow. Okay. Police Commission 5, everybody has been confirmed as a candidate. So you got Tawana Simpson, Michael Farr, and Willie E. Burton. That's going to be a very interesting race.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
That's going to be very interesting.
Have you been tuned into your police commissioner meetings, ladies and gentlemen?
I haven't. What's been
interesting.
going on? I attend enough meetings.
Yeah, they're very interesting. We had police commissioner in last week. They were asking for a little more time for the public to be able to comment, asking for 3 minutes, and they felt 2 minutes was enough. Yep. Also, they were asking, I do believe, for additional funding. They kind of tabled that conversation. But the tension really, I feel like the police commission is just not really allowing residents to get access to them. Not just, they feel like there's complaining, but we realize sometimes, like police commissioner said, if you come hour after the meeting starts, even though it goes on almost 6 o'clock, you still can't comment. So I will give kudos, and I just want to say that so you can continue, that I think Vice Chair Annie Holt did state for this last meeting that we could get access if you came in late to put your hand up for your comments. No. So I feel like that is what a challenge is for residents that come in late, because 5 o'clock is when you get off of work, right?
Right.
The police commissioner meetings are held at 3:30, 3 to 3:30 every Thursday. So when you think about the normal person's time frames, even if you're getting your kids, we know they're on the Zoom calls.
Right.
But if they're on the Zoom calls, you got to go run around and do something, and you still want to participate. I feel like we have to look at that, and that's really what the police commission and board was there for, transparency.
Now I'm about to play devil's advocate.
So if we don't get transparency,
you can have all the transparency you want to. If I'm here at a certain time, you better log in on your phone at work. Because I have to log in on my phone at work. So if it's important and it's on Zoom, then you better log on that phone at 3:30.
But what we're saying is, if you're not on between 3:30 and 4:30, you don't get a time to comment.
Then I will take my comment back. Anyway.
We just want to comment. Right. Tune in late. Right. Okay.
But we have something to say.
There you go. But if you hear something that comes
it's only an hour?
Right.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
So, but if you want to comment off of something based on what you heard just then when you showed up, you still can't raise your hand.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, and this is why I have this show. Because I don't have a problem being wrong. At all. I felt I was high and mighty sitting on my doggone throne when I just said what I said. I felt strong about it, but I was corrected. I ain't got a problem with that. I lost.
A real man. That's it. Okay.
And some of these people tell you I'm a misogynist and I'm a misogyn. Well, whatever that means. So, but anyway.
We're not going to go there.
All right.
We're going to continue on the list. Sorry that I disturbed you.
No, man. We got 5 minutes left. We good. Landis Lee Spencer is the only person for Police Commission 6, which I really don't understand. You got all these. We just had this conversation about Police Commission and one person.
Wow.
Police Commission 7, you got Andrew Jackson I'm sorry. William Davis said he's not running for that. So
No.
Robert Olive.
Olive is new.
Yes.
So that's him?
Because I thought he was on 7.
He was 7 for council.
Ain't that about a flip?
He's moved
He
over.
moved over. Or,
Yeah.
or is he running for both?
No, he's not on here for wait,
Yeah.
is he?
Yeah.
Robert.
Yes.
Yeah.
We talked about that.
Okay, anyway. Community Advisory Council District is still only 4 names from 2 different districts. One District 4, then it's Bryant. What's up with all these people in District 7? What's going on in District 7? Everybody trying to get their piece of some pie. Is there some money going on over there? Because I moved now. I'm like, hey.
Talking about our CAC?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just to let you know, though, I do believe 3 of those are the original.
OG Bobby Johnson.
Yeah, those are the original voted in members.
Okay.
Oh.
So remember District 7, Community Advisory Council.
So they
They
already
were the first.
So they're just running for their seat again?
Yes, they
Okay.
are. Mm-hmm.
All right. So this was updated March 24th. So these are your newest and most factual names. And ladies and gentlemen, we got 4 minutes left. This was so fun tonight. I was able to get that monkey off my shoulder. Cause
Yeah,
Good
and
for
we went
you.
through everything real quick,
the devil was about to jump in and get back to
no,
work,
he
man.
wasn't. No,
And
he
I
wasn't.
felt that anger. Like when I came in here, I know y'all probably was
No,
giving
he
y'all the
wasn't.
stink
You
in
did,
there.
but you know we know we
Nah.
understand.
Like I was
Let him
bothered,
do
man.
it.
Like I wanted to slap
Let him
donkey
do
dog
it.
piss off of somebody. Hell, you mean you getting rid of me? I make you. I pay you.
You became
What you mean? Y'all ain't shit without David Ruffin.
he doing
Anyway.
temptation on everybody.
Got you a minute. Close us out. Then I get to you. Then me. I'll go say the last word. You go ahead.
All right. Once again, thank you everyone for joining us this evening. I want to give this shout out for a community event that's coming up. John Bennett, who is actually running for City Council in District 7. He has a community resource event tomorrow, which is this Saturday, March 27th, from 3 to 5 at his campaign office at 16234 West Warren. And that is, I do believe, what we say, east of Greenfield, off of Warren. Okay, so I believe it's like another strip mall. It does say it's going to have refreshments, DTE, Detroit Area Agency. It's going to be there, Wayne County Treasurer, and more information. So now, once again, this is John Bennett, who is a candidate for City Council in District 7, and it is, once again, tomorrow from 3 to 5, and the address again is 16234 West Warren. And ladies and gentlemen, we want to say once again, we need you to mask up, stay safe and healthy. We know the numbers are rising, and people are getting their shots. It's warm, but please make sure you sanitize and protect our grandmothers. Back
You
over
make
to
it
you,
quicker than
quarantine.
I just wanted.
Ronson be doing that on purpose, man. All right, go ahead.
Well, I just want to say this year the 2021 African American Leadership Awards will be held. Will be held on Juneteenth. So it's going to be bigger and better, and we are expecting a lot of amazing things going on for this award. So I just want everyone to understand that we're going to have it in the city of Detroit in some amazing venues. So stay tuned.
You just gonna promote an event that's not a candidate on my. I need
Oh,
$50 from them.
I got you.
Whoever run that show, and I know
got
who
you.
it is.
I got you.
I need a check.
So we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about
No,
it.
I ain't talking. I need a check.
No, that was just me, just shouting it out.
Absolutely.
I need a check.
Absolutely.
Anyway,
Thank you for
ladies
joining
and
us
gentlemen,
for the
thank you for
quarantine.
coming to join us tonight, and me and my shenanigans and my anger issues. It's been fun. I'm going to continue to keep fighting. I can't wait till y'all put me in the actual elected seat, because I'm really about to cut up in a proper way. And just know that the people will always have a voice with me. And yeah. Oh well. Another Friday. See y'all soon. Love you. Stay safe. Put your mask on. Look, I better not. It's hot outside. I know it is. But y'all